Oliver, thank you so much for having me in your amazing show. I'm so excited. I'm so curious to know a bit about you, like your background, how you got into skating. You're a skater, aren't you?
Yes, I've been a skater. It's so many years ago. But yeah, I was a skater because my mother, my brother, who is 13 years older, he was a skater. And so I kind of went along the family. So I decided, yes, I want to do it myself. And I'm too tall. And
I'd love to be tall.
Huh?
I'm disappointed I'm not taller. You shouldn't argue about that.
Well, I think it wasn't actually the perfect sport for me. Mm-hmm. And I think at some point I thought I want to change it, but then I felt I can do something with my sport artistically. I'm not the best jumper, but I can do something artistically. And that's why I was growing into what I'm doing now, like being successful in the sport with being artistic, choosing different type of music and do it in a contemporary way. And that's what I try to do also when I create shows and bringing figure skating to a different thing. So
exciting.
But I think you also started with something else then.
Yeah, I
being
trained
the
as a
great
dancer.
singer of what you are now.
Yeah, I trained as a dancer as well, so I had a similar kind of trajectory to my career, that I trained as a contemporary dancer, and then I felt almost like even that wasn't creative enough because I was unhappy that the choreographers always got to be creative, and as a dancer I didn't, same as being a skater. So I became, a musician and an actor and all these things, and I'm so drawn to the show because I feel like it's very much representative of what I stand for, which is like, yes, we can train and excel in something, but how can we use it to like really move people, become emotive, say something? And so I'm so excited about being part of it. What are your influences? What influences you creatively?
Of course, I watch shows. I like to go to concerts. Even though I sometimes think, okay, it would be cool just to have like a concert with the best of their songs and the best of their moments. And sometimes the concerts are super long and you wait for that magic moment. And that's what we try to avoid with Art on Ice, because we just get from every artist the best out of it, It's not like the same skaters skating for 2 hours. It's like different skaters, different music acts. And I think we just got the best from everyone. And that's, I think, is the great thing about the show that I'm doing.
That's a fortunate position to be in.
Yeah. It's great.
I always get jealous of covers bands for the same reason. I'm like, of course everyone loves them. They're playing everyone's favourite songs throughout history for like 30 minutes. Of course it's the best. So we get that with Art on Ice as well.
And of course I like movies. Like to watch movies. Yeah, interesting movies. They're so intense. And sometimes I'm a little bit jealous because the movies, they have so much more to work with than we have in the arena. I know, nothing beats live. Live is the best, right? But they can do things like the camera angle is right. The coloring is right.
What we see
exactly.
In a way.
They know exactly when is the close-up, because they can do it repeated so many times. We got one shot in a show and it has to be perfect.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
When I was doing my masters, I did a masters in directing and designing for theatre. I felt the same about it. Like I was always feeling like the live experience was trying to play catch up with the cinematic experience, and so I started to direct shows always in the letterbox. So I would like mask off the top and bottom of the stage so I could direct the audience's view only within this amount of space.
Right.
So then I had ways to play with what happens above and below in order to make the miracle of something live extraordinary, because you can do tricks like have people on strings that you can't see, or like have people just disappear out of shot or whatever, but you can't really do that live. So I've always had the same obsession. So when we speak about that, it's quite affirming to me to work with you, because I feel the same. I'm like, how? Because there's always someone, and I'm that guy in the audience watching a show that's noticing someone scratching their nose, or, you know, like, this person forgot their move, or, you know, like, why is this person limping? Like, I'm like that horrible audience member that notices, and I think, cinema, they don't have to deal with that. But having been in films myself, I've been in a few movies, it is a privilege, but it's also so time-consuming. Like, at least I think what I love about the live experience, which we're going to have with Art on Ice, is that even the mistakes become beautiful. And in cinema, people become so pedantic, like, can we just do it again? And sometimes you do the same shot 25 times because the director's like, no, it's not saying it correctly and the light's not right or whatever. With Art on Ice, I think what's going to be exhilarating and exciting is it's real people creating that magic. And even when we make mistakes, it's wonderful, because there's like an almost symbolic of human fallibility. Like, you know, in life we make mistakes, so why not on stage we make mistakes? And those, for me, are the reason why I love performing live.
Right.
So I'm glad the whole thing's live.
It is completely live. It's totally live with no backup tracks for...
Yeah, and you've got so many incredible artists from all different mediums in one place. So what could go wrong? That's on you.
No, I think the great thing is in such a show you have a lot of emotions, because different creatives get together and create something new that they have never done before. You know, this number is unique at Art on Ice. It's not the song is yours, but it's going to be a differently. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And that makes a huge difference, I think, and it's going to be so interesting. And it's going to be a lot of passion and emotion in that thing. So, and I think your drama too, right?
I mean, I've just been rehearsing with the band, and my notes, every song was like, a bit more drama, please, a bit more dramatic. And they were like, she must be a nightmare to live with. There's no like that. But, you know, my favourite, most inspiring musicians for me are the ones that are the most dramatic. What about you? Who are your favourite musicians?
Ooh, that's really hard to say. I will be unfair. But I really, truly believe it's you.
Oh, stop it. He's also a liar.
Not really. No, you know, I have been thinking about you being part of Art on Ice for a long time, really.
Oh, thank you.
Because I really love your music. I think it should be even more well-known around the world. They should play it every day, because it has so much color in your voice, and also the songs are just great. And I know, and that's going to be a difficult part for you, I'm expecting from you so much more than from every other artist I had formerly in the show.
Oh, no pressure. Lucky I like drama. Exactly. And a bit of trepidation. So I'm going to dance. I take the challenge.
You can dance, you can act, and boy, you can sing.
Thank you.
So, are you ready for that challenge? That we create something
I feel ready.
To the next level?
I just hope that my young children don't give me a cough or something just the day before, because that would be dramatic.
Yeah, that would be nice. No.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
I'm totally looking forward, and I already have a good feeling, because before you know a person really, face to face, you talk to the person, you don't really know if your expectations about the show, how it's going to look like with this person as being the main star of the show, is really going to be fulfilled. And I have good feeling. What about you?
I've got faith, always.
Oh.
I was born with it.
Paloma Faith.
Thank you.